Y'all, so I am feeling like the energy of release right now. And it's because I finally see the lesson that my karmic twin flame was sent into my life for me to learn. Before I met my karmic twin flame, I had a cycle with every single person I dated. I would put my all into it. I would lose sight of myself. And I would try to do all these different things for them to see me. Like, I would do things that I normally wouldn't do. That would be outside of my morals or outside of my character. But I would do these things because I wanted these men and women to see me. My karmic twin flame was sent into my life to treat me like complete to literally make me feel like I was nothing more than an option. To have me out here in my head believing that we had something so much more, creating this whole life together, and putting my entire life on hold for this person. I put my dreams on hold. I wasn't working. I wasn't doing anything that I loved. I wasn't really taking care of myself. I was like, I'm not going to do anything until this person and I come together and we can go and sail the seas together. But this person was sent so I could stop trying to be seen. Yeah. I just wanted them to see me, to see all the effort I was putting in to make the connection work. I was doing all these different things just to try to make it work. When they were not giving me any physical signs of wanting anything more physically, but spiritually, I was getting all the signs, all the confirmations, and I was like holding on to that spiritual feeling. But that spiritual feeling only came because our souls have a past together. So my soul was like, I'm not letting this go. Like, every single time we come together, we end up apart. Every single time we come together, we end up apart and end up trying to try this again in the next life. And the same thing happens every single time. Where once we're done, I will just wait a whole nother lifetime to try again with this person. I came into this life searching for this person. I remember when I was little and I had this dream of me getting married. It was me at the altar with this person. Literally, the person I saw in the dream looked exactly like how this person actually looked in person. Same haircut, build, height, everything. And we had two little girls. And from that dream, I literally searched my whole life trying to find that soul. And obviously I came across that soul again. And it was super intense in the soul. But physically, I remember thinking, like, why do I feel so strongly about this person? Like, I didn't really know him like that. Like, we didn't really sit and talk, like, to get to know each other. We really just would, like, meet and hook up. But I just felt this, like, I can't explain it. Like, you have to have had a connection like this to understand what I'm saying and don't think I'm crazy. But I just remember feeling like this is my person. And I just wanted him to see me. Like, I wanted so bad in all my other relationships. I just wanted to be seen or, like, acknowledged or respected. Like it was like, oh, like, you know, he did this. Like, I didn't like that he did that. But, you know, he made it up by sleeping with me. Like, that was, like, my way of thinking back then. And, like, being in that connection, like, being alone, like I was forced to be alone a lot, like, and we went into separation a lot for long periods of time, that I really just like started to go within. And I got to a point in the connection where I was telling my friends, like, I'm done. I'm going to start seeing other people. Like, I'll just stay single. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I reached my breaking point, and I was actively, like, putting myself out there, not, trying much more with him, like, towards the end of having him in my life. But I just wrote in my prayer journal, like, a front to back, about the lesson. I literally just in this moment, just before I started making this video, recognized the lesson. And I truly am not angry with this person. I was upset with this person. I was, angry with this person because, like, they weren't doing what I wanted them to do in the physical. But I realized, like, no, he did exactly what he was supposed to do in my life. Like, he was sent to reflect back to me how I was treating myself, reflect back to me all the things that I've been doing in the soul for who knows how long, who knows how many past lives, who knows how many lives, for me to see myself, for me to literally turn, instead of always constantly looking out here, to turn within and see myself and see me, and not being so focused on somebody else out here seeing me. I'm not angry with this person. I forgive this person. I still love this person. Not in a romantic sense, but it's like, wow, like, you came in and fulfilled what you were supposed to do, even though I, being in my ego, still really bad at that time, was like, no, it's going to go this way. We're going to do this. We're going to have this connection. We're going to have this many kids. We're going to have this type of house. We're going to do this together. And God, the whole time, was like, no, that's not. I would get signs saying to me, like, no, this is not the person. Like, it's somebody new. It's somebody else that you're calling in, but you have to learn this lesson. You have to let this person go. But I was just not trying to hear that at the time. I was like, no. I was full on Delulu. I was like, no, this is my person. We are going to be together forever. Like, we are making this work this lifetime. Like, that's how my soul felt. It's like, no, we are going to have this connection work this lifetime. Like, I'm not going to end this lifetime without this person. And literally leaving that person, and like, the heartbreak from not really the person, but the soul connection, was hard. Like I said in the last video I made, like, I cried when I last spoke to him on the phone last year, because it was me finally releasing, like, okay, like, this connection's done in my heart. But in my head, I was still trying to figure it out. Like, no, like, I gotta figure this out. But now I'm just like, I'm done trying to figure this shit out. Like, when it comes to spiritual connections, you gotta just take them for what they are. Whether it's a spiritual connection with a friend, a romantic partner, a business partner, whatever the connection is, you just gotta take it for what it is. You gotta let it flow how it's meant to flow. You gotta, check your ego and be like, no, it's gonna go exactly as God has planned it to go. Or universe, if you say universe, it's gonna go exactly as it's meant to go. I can't control this. I have no control. And the sooner you stop trying to control the outcome, the probably more likely the smoother the journey will be, because you'll be focused on the lesson you're supposed to learn, rather than the fantasy you're trying to create.